Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to do a sweet itch routine with you today because I know sweet itch is kind of a very large area and no one's really sure on the best products to use. So I thought I'd go through what I do, what I use, like how and when I apply them, just to give you a better idea if you're struggling, and maybe it might help you out and solve a few issues for you. So I'm just about to catch Louis in and then I will start going through everything with you. So I thought I'd give you a quick idea about what sweet itch is, just in case you don't know anything about it. I know most people see it as when the horse is just itching loads and making themselves sore, but basically, in the easy terms, it's when they are allergic to the flies and other kind of midges that fly around. So it needs to be treated very carefully. There's lots of kind of alternative reasons as to why they could be itching, so it's a very good idea to get them to do an allergy or a skin test. So they test them for all different kinds of pollens and grass seeds and stuff like that, and then you can narrow it down to why your horse is itching. But if it comes back as sweet itch, that is one of the more easily managed things because you don't have to worry about what grass they're on or what trees are surrounding their fields, etc. When they're allergic to the flies, their immune systems will be a little bit lower, so any kind of bites or irritations, they're just going to itch and itch and itch because it's irritating basically. And they then tend to itch themselves a bit raw and sore. So a lot of the common signs you'll see is sore, broken skin, lots of dandruff, loss of hair, those kinds of symptoms you expect from when a horse is going to be constantly itching. So I hope this video helps a bit. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to know anything else and I'll try my best to help. So most importantly for a sweet itch pony, you want to keep them covered at all times. So Louis's got his fly fringe, which he's very much destroyed, so we've got another one on the post. That just makes sure all the flies stay out of his eyes. He's got a hood just to stop his head getting scratched, and he's got his bodysuit which wraps all the way under his belly, all the way round, just to stop those annoying flies getting to him as much as possible. So this is the best way to maintain your sweet itch pony. And then you've got all the bathing and other lotions and potions I'm going to show you along the side to help soothe the itching and deter the flies. Make sure it is an actual sweet itch rug rather than a fly rug, just because they can still get through the fly rug because it's not woven as closely. The sweet itch rug will just give them a better protection all round. Hi guys, so I always start off with my Dermaline insect shampoo. It says on the packaging it's a powerful, deep cleansing and clarifying shampoo which removes the build-up of scurf, grease and ectoparasite debris. So I just like this because it exfoliates the skin, it's a natural insect repellent, and it just kind of helps relieve the itching a bit. So I give him a quick wash all over with this, and then I really scrub it into the main itchy parts, which are the top of his tail, along his mane and by his forelock. Once I've hosed most of the Dermaline shampoo off, I then get the last of it off by using the Carday and Martin Lavender Liniment Rinse and Rub. It just helps soothe the skin and soothe the itching a bit. Lavender is actually a natural fly repellent, so it helps with that as well, and you don't have to wash it off, so you can just rub it straight in and leave it. Right guys, now he's dry, I'm going to apply his lotions and potions. So first of all, I put on his aloe vera gel. I use any brand. This is Lincoln. I've got a gold label one over there, which I bought yesterday because I'm running low. This just helps cool and moisturise the skin, and it soothes irritations, and it's all natural, so it's really good for them. So next I use cold pressed neem oil. So this stuff is a really good fly repellent. It absolutely stinks, so I always wear gloves with it just so I don't get it all over my hands. It is quite solid. It needs to be quite warm to be liquid, so you do have to kind of scoop it out. Any neem oil will do. This is actually human grade neem oil, just because I find equestrian neem oil products are always mixed with other things, whereas I just want pure neem oil. So this again will just go where he's most itchy and where the flies are attacking the most. And then lastly, I will use his DSX. So I got this from the vets, but you can get it elsewhere. It's very strong fly spray, and it literally kills flies instantly. So if they try and land on him and bite him, then they'll die basically. So this goes on underneath and on top of his rug, just to give him extra protection. You make it up really diluted. So I've made it up in this. I think it's 10 mils to 500 mils of water. So yeah, I find this stuff better than any other fly spray. It is expensive, but it is worth it because you only have to do it every couple of weeks and then they're set. So grumpy. So that is him all sweet itched up now. I try and do this routine weekly, but it's all very weather dependent on whether I can bath him or not, but at least try and apply his potions weekly. Sometimes I do the aloe vera most days and the DSX as well. It just depends how irritated he's getting by the flies. I have tried a fly mask under his hood today. He always gets fly masks off, but they're most ideal for sweet itch horses. But he'll get it off and he'll rip it, so which is why I've been putting the fly fringe on instead. But I thought he might not be able to get the fly mask off and rip if it's under his hood. So I know I've gone through his feed in our feed routine, but I thought I'd just give you an idea of why I feed what I do for the sweet itch purposes. So chaff and other hard feed, I always try and make sure is low in sugar and molasses, because that will attract less flies as his blood won't be as sweet. So I use the brewer's yeast. I do 4 scoops of that every day in his feed, just because it deters flies, as it smells really strong. It boosts the immune system as well. The same goes with our chamomile tea and our red bush tea. That also boosts the immune system, but it's very good at soothing the itching as well. And then he also gets cetirizine, I still haven't learned how to say that. Cetirizine antihistamines in his feed. He gets 15 of those a day, just to help soothe any itching and allergic reactions he's getting. So if he does end up getting any open sores, I tend to treat it with Flamazine, which is a steroid cream first, but you can only get it from the vet, so it just depends if I've got it in or not. I do have a lot of it in because my ponies like to injure themselves. But yeah, if you don't have that, then any kind of soothing cream will do. Don't use pseudo cream because it's very water-based and thick and it's just not breathable, so make sure whatever you put on is breathable. And then around it I always use the, can't get an angle here, the Bettles Summer Fly Cream, just because it's antibacterial and it smells really strong, so it deters flies and other insects as well. So I smell gross, Louis smells gross, but that is my sweet itch routine all done now. Each horse is different, so don't expect it to work wonders on your horse if you give it a go. I've tried for years and years finding the right thing for Louis, and this just so happens to work the best. Normally he's covered in scabs and bald patches, but this year he's just lost a little bit of mane and that's about it, so I'm quite happy with it. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I don't know loads about sweet itch, but I've done my research because I have a sweet itch pony, so I could give you a bit of help if you wanted to. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you have a good day.